Nobody is going to sleep in the streets.
Arriving in Montreal on Sunday, the second of 3 charter flights bringing about 900 Ukrainian evacuees to Canada. The first flight landed on Monday in Winnipeg. The third will make its way to Halifax on June 2nd. And as Montreal awaits to welcome those fleeing the Russian invasion, the city, locals, and organizations are preparing for their arrival.
Thank you, everyone.
Well, we're very, very pleased to be having the newcomers be here, and we want to welcome them. We do want to remind everybody that the bombardment still is happening.
The Ukraine-Russia crisis is now seeing over 90 days of ongoing violence. Millions have fled their war-torn country, and for the hundreds arriving in Montreal Sunday, the city of Montreal has set up a system to help match the evacuees with host families.
You know, when you arrive in a country and you don't know a thing about your rights, especially in a housing crisis, we have to make sure as a solidarity city that we protect the rights of the Ukrainian migrants and any migrants actually coming to Montreal.
The form will be available on the Ukrainian Canadian Congress website. Hosts are asked to provide accommodation for at least 3 months, and the city will lay out the rights and responsibilities of both hosts and newcomers through a lease agreement. And prior to the form being up and running, about 400 Montreal families have already offered to help with temporary lodging. It's a joint effort from the community the moment they step off the plane Sunday.
We've prepared a starter kit. We've worked with the STM, the RTM, so we're going to hand out free bus and metro passes. Espace pour la Vie, so insectarium, planetarium, botanical garden is handing out free coupons at the airport. So anywhere the city of Montreal can give access to services.
There will be 3 zones set up at the airport. The first zone is prior to meeting customs officials. It's just so that the 350 people can get off the plane and relax a little bit.
If one has not yet found a place to stay, the federal government will help with temporary accommodation. Michael Schweck from the Montreal chapter of the Canadian Ukrainian Congress ensures that all will have a roof over their heads and no one will go hungry.
It can sometimes feel like, when will this end? Well, it will end when Russia withdraws its forces. And it's important that the Canadian government still shows that leadership, and every individual Canadian is part of that process.
In Montreal, Pamela Pagano, City News.